Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and I've got 3 XRP-related stories for you in this particular Moon Lambo hot jam. We'll be starting with this one, 50 million XRP shifted by BitGo. Half of it went to Ripple on-demand liquidity corridors. I've also got a video clip I'll be sharing with you, just a piece of it. It's a real short snippet of a longer conversation coming from this gentleman on your screen right here. This is Brian Brooks, and he is the acting comptroller of the currency, which is it's part of the United States federal government. Which, by the way, the OCC, if you're wondering, why does that sound familiar? That is the entity that recently stated, within the last few months or so, I suppose, that banks officially can legally custody cryptocurrency for customers. Well, how about that? And then I've got this piece from CryptoComes titled, XRP holders can now check suspicious transactions in a click. Here's how. Lots to discuss in this Moon Lambo video. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you would please, ever so delicately, tap the like button, I would definitely appreciate it. Just give me a little old thumbs up, but don't smash it, because only dorks smash the like button. And you're better than that, aren't you? Come on, you are better than that. And also, I recommend that you treat yourself, girl, by subscribing to the Moon Lambo channel, because why the hell not? Why the hell? This is free content. And I know some jerk out there is like, yeah, the price is right. Shut up. Shut up. That's hurtful. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. XRPL Monitor crypto tracking bot has spread the word about several consecutive XRP transactions over the past few hours. 2 of them carried 25 million XRP each and were both made by BitGo, a platform that works with institutional investors, offering them services relating to custody, wallets, exchange, and finance. Now, previously, Ripple was often spotted transferring large amounts of XRP to BitGo. Meanwhile, global fintech Neum, which also uses Ripple Tech Solutions, plans to expand to Brazil and Latin America. And so, given that Ripple only currently, at least as far as we know, unless they've changed something since their last public announcement on this topic, they're only supplying and selling XRP to strategic partners, so it's interesting to see that. XRPL Monitor spotted the 2 transactions, so the $50 million at the time valued at $12.1 million, so yes, indeed, a lot of XRP moving around all at once. And so, $25 million was wired to Bitstamp, and that is Ripple's on-demand liquidity corridor in Europe and Luxembourg. And so that's massive. That's one of the larger ones, frankly, that I can recall seeing when we know for sure it's going to an official RippleNet partner that is part of on-demand liquidity. They're just pools of liquidity that make the settlement of global transactions possible. And of course, this is just one corridor. And it is interesting because it strikes me like maybe it's just me, but how large that number sounds. But then in the scheme of things, it's a drop in the bucket. And just imagine when substantially larger flows are going through RippleNet, just daily monetary flows, and being settled with XRP as a bridge currency, the numbers are going to be way more staggering, because it's about, last number I saw anyway, global international money transfers, typically in the neighborhood of about $5 trillion. And so you're always going to be once this thing really ramps up, you're always going to be seeing a reshuffling of XRP from one end to the other, because there's always going to be one end of any corridor that's, where there's payments that are, more heavily flowing in one particular direction. Now, here's a tweet. Somebody named Julian Flash shared the following. I'll play part of the clip for you, just a very short snippet for you. And then this was retweeted by XRP Community Galgatron, and he had effectively the same take on it as me. So many people listening, they thought, oh my gosh, he's talking about XRP. That is not how I took it. He described functionally how on-demand liquidity works, and he's certainly well aware of XRP and on-demand liquidity. So he very well could have been thinking that, but he really was, to be fair, speaking in a more generalized sense here. So Galgatron wrote, and I'm going to read you what Galgatron wrote before even sharing the audio clip. But Galgatron said, he's talking about any crypto, perhaps even using agnostic interledger protocol technology, not specifically XRP. Still, it's a great endorsement for the exact function of on-demand liquidity. And that's exactly how I took it as well. And so again, yeah, maybe XRP was in his mind, but he was, I think it's fair to state that he was speaking more broadly. But he's acknowledging, and you'll see in here, like he used the word, the killer app for crypto, and he's talking about this particular use case. So check this out. And again, this is Brian Brooks, and his title, again, is Acting Comptroller of the Currency with the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. So let's hit play now.
Imagine if there was a single token that was recognized on both sides of that divide. And when you received it, you could cash it out into your local currency. And when I received it, I could cash it out into my local currency without the need to change it, right? Those kinds of things occupy so many trillions of dollars of friction in the system that it's, when people say there's no killer app to crypto, I sort of think, no. The killer app of crypto is the simplest application, which is avoiding frictions. That's what it's all about, much as the internet did for sending information.
There you go. The killer app is the simplest application, which is reducing friction. Holy hell. And this is a rather smart guy. You know, I think he went to Harvard. You know, like, I don't know. I mean, that means something. You know, it's got to be like, he doesn't sound the least bit dopey, and he's made it where he's made it in life for a reason, presumably here. But he's nailing it. He's absolutely nailing it here. And that's why I always say that my investment thesis is that utility matters and will win the day. And I'll say that perpetually. I think that fundamentally matters more than anything else. And so somebody in here in the comment section wrote, named Errol Hendricks, whose name I may be butchering there, wrote, ultimately, path of least resistance friction will determine the pathways, in my opinion, which, of course, is effectively what Brian Brooks there stated. And then Galgatron wrote, in response to that, probably the single most important aspect for determining winners. And that's why I'm not kidding. When I think about the viability of the cryptocurrency asset class, and specifically XRP, that's always at the forefront of my mind. Because what is functionally happening? You're talking about XRP being used to solve a real-world problem, because ultimately it is the path of least resistance, because frankly, there is no other solution for settlement, global cross-border settlement. There simply isn't. It requires a technologically sufficient, decentralized cryptocurrency with an open market price. And right now there's only one in the whole world that is being positioned for that particular use case. There might have been another one I wanted to share, maybe not. Maybe that was it. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much it, but that to me was the coolest freaking clip on the planet. And so he's heading an organization that already said, yeah, banks can custody crypto for customers. That's pretty badass in and of itself here. And now he's acknowledging the exact use case that Ripple is positioning XRP as a bridge currency. Do you really think that this particular use case is just going to go the way of the dodo? Because I sure as hell don't. I mean, it's my favorite avian creature that is extinct, the dodo, but I don't think that XRP is going to be going away. Just a little hunch. All right, now to this piece. XRP holders can now check suspicious transactions in a click. New tool by XRP Ledger researchers is a must-try for every XRP enthusiast tired of endless scams. I think we're all tired of scams here. There's no shortage of them. But anyway, with a new tool released by xrplore.com, the resource tasked with the analysis of XRP ledger transactions, disclosing XRP scams becomes easier than ever. Even users with no blockchain skills can trace suspicious remittances and expose their possible beneficiaries. In a recent tweet, the team at XRplore shared details of their newly released tool. An XRP holder just needs to input the hash of the suspicious transaction to deobfuscate the possible path of XRP tokens. And there's a tweet on the screen indicating as much. The new tool shows recent participants in transactions that interacted with the tokens in question. The XRplore team admitted that their instrument does not provide the accurate path of every single fraction of XRP tokens, thus only possible transaction receivers are displayed. All right, so in a short demonstration video attached to the tweet, a user who decided to check the roots of the XRP ledger transaction is provided with a scheme that displays the paths of coins and the list of wallets involved. And primarily, this instrument attempts to solve the problem of suspicious transactions and suspicious activity in the ledger. And so I just thought it was cool progress, and I love the things that people are building out thanks to the existence of the XRP ledger. And so I thought I just felt like I had to share that with you. It's XRP news, man. That's what this channel is all about, my friends. But that is it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.